What's up today, my wonderful people? Thank you all for checking out another video. I really appreciate you. Listen, what I want to talk to you about in this video is the fact that, listen, a lesson is repeated until it's learned, okay? A lesson is repeated until it's learned. Think about it like this. Let's just say you in the third grade, right? And you just misbehaving the whole year, right? You throwing crayons across the classroom. You failing every test. You going to sleep every day in class, right? And your teacher ends up failing you. Now, at the end of the year, she's going to let you know what, little Timmy, you got to come back and you got to repeat this grade all over again because you did not choose to apply yourself, right? Whenever little Timmy comes back to school, he's going to be serious now because, look, he don't want to fail again. He don't want to be 2 years behind, right? So he really caught on to the fact that, you know what, a lesson is repeated until it's learned. He knows he has the choice. I can sit here and repeat second or third grade for the next 10 years, or I can get it together right now, learn from my mistake, and move on and go ahead and go to fourth or fifth grade, right? Listen, it's the same way in your life. You know what I mean? A lesson is repeated until it's learned. You know, you could show up late for work 3 times and they write your name on a little piece of paper. You could act like, you know, you didn't see them writing your name down, but pretty soon, if you did not get the lesson, pretty soon you get fired. Because obviously you didn't catch on to the lesson. A lesson is repeated until it's learned. Even in relationships, you know, you got some people, you know what I mean? Let's just talk about, let's just say single. This video, let's say, is mainly for single people, you know what I mean? They may go after the wrong person, you know what I mean? Instead of praying for God to lead them to the right person, they'll elect and select based upon their own intellect. And they'll scoop somebody up. Let's just use this analogy. You know, a snake on the ground, you know. They'll look at that snake and their heart, the Lord, everything will confirm and tell them, look, that ain't the right person for you. Nah, not him, not her. You know what I mean? Like, that's a snake. No, I don't. And then what do you try to do? I'm going to tell you what I know you. This is what you do right here. You take that person, you say, well, you know what? That's a little snake, but snake ain't so bad. I don't think. And you try to put a little bitty bow tie on the snake, you know. You try to dress the snake up. You try to do everything you can to cover up the fact that deep down you know it's a snake. And then guess what? Pretty soon the snake ends. Hold up, my thing say 20% low battery. Man, my phone always mess up my videos, man. Always. But anyway, let's get back to talking about that snake that you keep messing with. So look, you pick up the snake, and pretty soon that snake bites you. And you gonna run around talking about, my hand hurt. But listen, you knew it was a snake before you picked it up. So in life, listen, you can keep getting bit by the same snakes all your life and not find the right person. Until we humble ourselves and learn our lesson and say, you know what? I'm tired of getting bit by snakes. I'm going to start listening to what the Lord is. If the Lord shows you somebody and say, good person, but that's not for you, then you have to listen to the Lord. But if you choose to disobey the Lord and say, I don't know what the Lord talked about, man. She look good. Or he look handsome. I don't know what the Lord talking about. You know, you can pretend like you don't hear the Lord all you want. But all you doing, you just wasting your own time because pretty soon it's a circle. You know what I mean? You're going to run that little course with the person. You're going to come right back to the Lord. And the Lord going to be there like, you know, didn't I tell you that? You know what I'm saying? Didn't I tell you that way from the beginning? But anyway, so listen, I just want to help a few people out. I'm not picking on nobody. I'm just trying to help a few people out, man. A lesson is repeated until it's learned. Don't keep picking up snakes. Pray about it. Let the Lord show you the right person. Or you know what? Pray about a certain person. If it's a certain person that you like, you know, a certain guy or a certain woman, look, pray about it. Let the Lord lead you. Let the Lord give you the words. Let the Lord show you if that's the right person. But if you choose to X God out, oh, you got some lessons you got to learn. You better believe that. You got some lessons you got to learn. Some people keep picking up. They're going to be doing that for the next 10 or 15 years. Because once that snake bites you one time, you need to get out of there. You need to say, you know what? That's a snake bite. But you know what? I'll never get bit again by another snake because you know what? I'm going to let the Lord show me. I'm going to be able to identify these people. And I ain't going to mess with them. Right? All right? Listen, you can relate this in your job. This analogy can work with anything. Like I said, you know, if you keep showing up to late, if you keep showing up to work late, day after day after, pretty soon, if you didn't learn your lesson, you're going to be fired. All right? So I challenge you today, listen, learn the lessons. Learn your lesson, all right? Thank y'all for checking out another video. I really appreciate you. Listen, be sure to hit the share button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Daily videos coming each and every day, 5 o'clock a.m. That means whenever you wake up, guess what? Brand new video going to be up waiting on you, all right? I love you. I will talk to you tomorrow morning.